That's what
All
we're
right,
doing,
we
right?
are back with Blocky
Yeah.
music, and I've got Alyssa and I've got Janet. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
And we're gonna be doing Kirby Superstar for the Super Nintendo, and this one's pretty long, but the songs aren't super long. So like, it's a lot of tracks, but it's not super long. So, um,
Mhm.
we've played this. I've played this with you, Alyssa, and I played this with you, Janet. It's Kirby for the Super Nintendo. I mean, I don't know what else is there to say. So
Superstar. I'm gonna look it up.
we're just gonna start.
Oh.
All right, Janet.
That made me feel like a child again. Um, I remember just being very slow at this game, and in any game that I play with Victor, I'm always on the complete other side of the screen. Uh, but this one's a nice, very recognizable tune. It's very Kirby. It's very just. I just want to hug him or it. Honestly, them. I
Oh
this
God.
in this economy. I don't know what to say. But you know what? It's the pretty popular song. I'm gonna give it I'll give it a 4.
Okay, Alyssa. Green Greens.
It is a good opening tune. It's happy. It's got good bee boops. We got high energy. We know the name of the game is to run and eat everything in sight. Because my boy is hungry and a savage, and so am I. Um, I like a 4 for little curbs. I'm good with that. It's good. It's good. It's iconic. You know. You know.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
Well, that's Green Greens. Starts with a 4, so we're starting off well. The next one is Float Islands. All right, Alyssa, Float Islands.
This one is nice. It has a good little beat to it, good little melody. It's not as energetic as this one. It definitely, I would say, sounds floaty to me, I suppose. Like it
Mhm.
has that drifting in the wind kind of tune to it. Because it's not as fast. I don't know. It's melancholy. Uh, I like it. It can has 3 because I think Green Greens does it a little better.
Okay, Janet, what about you for Float Islands?
I was getting beach vibes. But still pretty light and airy, I guess. Very relaxed. Not too fast. I feel like the other one was a
You're on
little
a windy
faster.
beach. Yeah.
On a windy beach. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It can't be on the same level as greens. So 3 it is.
Okay. I didn't really say much about this game when we started, but this one, the only real thing to like note about this game, or the thing that kind of made it like one of the most popular, if not the most popular of the Kirby games, is that when you play the game, it's like 6 little mini adventures in one game. So like, and they're all self-contained. So you've got like one which is just like 4 levels and it's pretty easy, and then you get one that has like a map and you can find the abilities in the like everywhere. There's one where you're just racing. There's one where it's like a really long map and you're collecting treasure. So like each one had its own like little gimmick or whatever. And then this one also introduced where your second player could be your ability. So like if I got the hammer ability, right, I can press a button and then it would make someone come out, and then that would be player 2. So player 2 would be able to play as that creature that would have normally the hammer ability. So that's kind of what made it big, is that it was the first one where like you can have multiplayer, but not like where one player was like way better than the other, because player 2 basically had, you know, whatever ability you gave them, they had the full scope of the ability. So I guess that's really the only thing I needed to say about that. So next is Bubbly Cloud. All right, Janet, Bubbly Clouds.
I've never heard that one ever. um, but that one sounds like you're not going as fast. You're kind of being a little bit more cautious. Are you gonna fall off the? What happened?
No, sorry. It's because like we were talking earlier about and about how Alyssa always gets to use the word cautious in when describing songs, and Janet never gets a chance because she can never think of the word. And then Alyssa comes with the word, and Janet's like, "That's the word I was looking for earlier." So I just think it's funny that you finally got. You're like, I am gonna use the word. It's my word.
Wow, it's hilarious. I didn't even think about it too much.
I wasn't a part of
natural.
that conversation, so
It's basically like me just trying to find the right words and not using the right words, and then you come in with your very just you have a lot of vocab words, and
how do I?
I'm just like, oh yeah, that's the one that I want to use. What she said, but dumb
Yeah,
it down, and that's what I said.
it's like
um,
like Janet would be like, "Oh yeah, it's kind of like this song has this feel of like you want to be careful when you're like scared," and then like, "All right, Alyssa, what do you think?" Yeah, it has this like cautious feeling to it. And then Janet's like, "That's the word I was looking for."
Anyways,
Sorry, continue, Bubbly Clouds.
bubbly clouds. We're gonna give it a 3.
All right, Alyssa.
It's a nice little tune. It is like Float Islands, where it has a slower pace to it. The beboops, I think, and it's similar to other songs we've listened to, or like chiptune music we've listened to. It definitely sounds like you're in booblies. It's slowed down because Kirby massacred everything in Green Grains, and now he's got that Tums going on to calm his tummy down. I mean, I like it, even though it's like it's a slow pace. I feel like it has nice complexity to it. Again, like lax sounding, just enjoying your time, taking it easy, being a potato. I'd give it a 4. I'd put it below Green Grains.
Oh, Janet.
Mother walked in, and I did not hear what we were just talking about.
So Alyssa said that Bubbly Clouds is very melancholy and chill and
Okay,
kind of rad, you know.
Oh, all right.
And she thinks it should be a 4 below Green Greens.
Oh, does she now? Okay, this is where we're starting, Alyssa.
This is where it begins.
No.
Mm.
Oh, 4?
Yeah.
Okay, how about a 3 and below green greens?
How about you eat that extra star?
All right, we're gonna. Oh god, this is gonna be a lot longer than I was thinking. So we're just gonna continue to Peanut Plain. All right, Alyssa, Peanut Plain.
I like Peanut Plain. It pumps the energy back up a little bit. I like the little breaks the song takes to just really highlight the little drum beats that are going throughout the song. I like the little high pitched tune as well. Uh, it doesn't quite have the same energy as Green Greens, but it's got a nice little. It's quippy. It's kind of like quippy, I would say. Um, I like it. I'd give it a 4. Um, I'd probably put it between Bubbly Clouds and Green Greens.
Janet.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is the only other one that I've known so far, so I like it. Um, you know, I feel like with this one, this entire like set of songs, I'm gonna really like the ones that I know, and the ones that I don't are gonna be like, to me. But I agree with Alyssa. Let's put it between green greens and bubbly clouds, and it's a 4 for sure.
All right,
To
the next one
agree
is
now.
Marshmallow Castle. All right, Janet, Marshmallow Castle.
See, the thing with me is I just don't like slow songs. This one's a slow song, so I'm gonna give it a 2.
Oh, a
That's it.
2.
2. Yeah, I'm not feeling that Kirby vibe. It's giving Knuckles song.
Okay. Alyssa.
Marshmallow Castle is dropping the freaking bass. It's dropping the beat.
Oh no.
Uh, it is a slow song. Basically, Kirby has gotten to the phase after its food consumption where it needs to drop its own beat.
Oh.
A loaf, as they say. Um, it's a nice tune. Uh, it got good rhythm. It's definitely not my favorite though. It's definitely as far as the ones we've listened to. I definitely don't like it as much. Um, I'd be good with it too on it, honestly.
Oh, I was expecting a more of like a, I don't know, whatever.
Okay, great.
All right. So the next one is Cocoa Cave. All right, Alyssa.
I like this one. This one has a good build up to it. There's a lot of complexity going on. I like how there's like kind of two different things going on when the song first starts until it hits into the trumpet sound is what I'm going to call it. I like that little trumpet like sound they use. It it's fast paced even though the instruments are at a lower pitch. The pace of the song is still fast. I like it. It's a good little composition. It's an adventure. Kirby has dropped his loaf and it's ready to get back on the road. Uh I'd give it a 4. Yeah, I'd give it a 4. I think for me, like Green Greens is a classic and like everybody knows it. I might put it above Green Greens. I don't know. I like that one. That's a little jam.
Hey now, let's
Oh.
not rush into things.
Your opinions don't sway me, Janet.
All right, Janet, what are these opinions?
Alright, it was alright. The song was like a 3. It's there. Doesn't stand out. It's a little faster than the marshmallow, but I don't know, it's not screaming Kirby. So I say 3.
Well,
All right, tiebreaker.
I'm gonna do that because I think it's definitely has a lot more character than
Wow.
the other ones.
See.
It's still like, I don't know, Green Green's like it's in a lot of the Kirby games and it's like the Kirby song, right? I don't think Cocoa Cave ever made it to that status, but it is a good tune and like kind of like Alyssa was saying, I like how it's so fast paced. But it's a cave and the instruments aren't really like aggressive, which you don't really hear that often. Usually when in games where you have like a cave level, it's usually slower, and it has like this like almost kind of like the marshmallow one. Like that felt more cavey in the sense of like what a normal cave level sounds like. But no, I thought it was I was like get it.
Wow.
So that's where it's gonna go for now, and I mean we're gonna go through these again. So
It's because your music taste sucks, Janet.
oh whoa Candy Mountain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is Janet.
Uh, this sounds very similar to Green Greens. It because I see Green Greens as like the Kirby song. This one I'm gonna consider it more of a Kirby song. Um, let's see. I liked it 4, and I'll put it at the bottom of the 4s.
Okay. Okay, Alyssa.
Definitely has the Green Greens energy, like the high energy. Janet's not wrong in saying like, oh yeah, that sounds like a Kirby song, because it definitely has. I mean, I feel like they reuse a lot of the little note sequences and beats from Green Greens and some of the other songs just because of what it is. I feel like this one's a little bit more chaotic, or I guess the tune isn't as defined, I feel like, as maybe some of the other songs we've heard. Um, it's decent. I'd give it a 3. I would put it at oh no.
Janet wants it here.
Um no. I'd put it like closer to Float Island. Probably below Float Island.
Okay, well, that's in between the two of them, so we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
The next one is Clash Gourmet Race, Pumpkin Grand and Onion Garden. I already know what this is. I don't even have to play it. Alyssa.
I mean, okay, Gourmet Race is definitely one of my favorite Kirby songs. Again, this has a good build up. It develops well. It has a lot going on. It's maybe it has a consistent beat. It's maybe not quite as fast paced as some of the other ones, but it has a nice consistent beat. Uh, you know, I it kind of it doesn't overdo itself by how it changes. It flows really well. I don't know. Gourmet Race, I really love. I don't know if this is necessarily one of my favorite versions of this song. I think I've heard some really great remixes of it. I've also heard some not so great remixes of it. I would say this one's a 4. And I would definitely put it towards the top. I don't know. I like Coco Cave, I think, better than this version of Gourmet Race. So, but you know, friggin' Janet put Coco Cave so low. So in this instance, I would put it below Coco Cave.
Janet.
Don't ruin this, Janet.
So this one's a 5. That's it. That's the tweet. That's it.
Well,
Have fun with that.
I don't know how to split that. I mean, the only way I can split that is like putting it here in between halfway through, because you want it at the top, she wants it in here. So like somewhere in here would be um, at a 4, which is boggling to me. I thought this was going to be the first 5, but it looks like it
Think,
won't
huh?
be.
You would think.
I look. It's good. It's just, again, I've heard other
This
gourmet
is so
races.
this there's a lot of songs in this game that it's the first time they ever came out. But then they became like big Kirby songs. This is the first time Gourmet Race
Look, I
exists.
see another version of
Makes
gourmet
sense.
race coming up. Okay.
Yeah. And that's what the next one. So you know what? We're gonna go. We're just gonna go to the next one. All right, Janet.
Isn't as great as the other one. uh, I don't think I've ever even heard that one. A lot slower. It's like if you ate too much and you just got tired. I didn't want to run as fast. It's called the race, Kirby. Let's give it a 3.
Okay. Alyssa.
Yeah, this is definitely not one of my favorite versions of Gourmet Race. It's much slower. It like the tone is completely changed. It's almost like the aftermath of the Gourmet Race, where like fucking Kirby's lost and he's like, oh, it's like huffing and puffing, like, oh man, I'm dying over here. I like that it has like pieces of the original one in there. Not in the same sense that some of the other ones usually do. Yeah, I mean it's very meh to me. It's very it's a little too like lax of a song. I don't know. I'd give it a 2. I'd put it at the top of the 2s.
Okay. So I'll. What did you give it, Janet?
A 3.
Give it a 3. But like, if you're trying to do a 2, that's fine too.
Okay. So I think so. It's called Gourmet Race, the other one, because that's the name. I mentioned that there's like 6 little mini games or like smaller games within the big full Kirby Superstar. One of them is called Gourmet Race. So the reason the song is called Gourmet Race is because that's the name of the mode. And there's 3 stages. So you get the one that everyone knows, and then you get this one, and you get the other one again. I feel like this one that we just heard is the one that gets completely forgotten, like overshadowed to the point where like no one knows even that this was a song. It's kind of like when people think of Tetris and they think of the little Tetris song. That's called Tetris Type A. There's a Type B. No one listens to Type B. Like it's just forgotten to time. because Tetris A was just like way way more popular. So I think that's the kind of same thing that happened with Gourmet Race, this version of it. So the next one is who? How am I hearing my echo? I like hear myself in the background. Um, the next one is Underground Forest Area. So this in this mode, you is the one where I mentioned it's like one very large world, and you have to find 60 treasures within the world. So it's like a really big map, and you don't just go from like point A to point B. There's like routes and stuff. So because it's such a large map, this one and Crystal Field area are going to be the longest loops because it's not like a quick level. It's a really big map. So just a heads up as to why these are longer. All right, Alyssa, Underground Forest Area.
Um, I don't know. This one, I mean, it has a lot going on. It's got a foreboding sound to it. Like, it's definitely an oh shit, what the fuck is happening? Kind of melody going on there. It's very harsh with the instrument it used. Like everything is very kind of powerful and sharp. The drums, the main instrument. It softens up a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. It's very harsh. Not the biggest fan, though I do think it kind of like it has a good like little structure to it. Um, mm, I I put it at the top of the twos or the bottom of the threes. Like I could go either way, rating it at that one. Yeah.
Okay, Janet.
I got desert vibes. Uh,
I can see that.
let's see. The I feel like you mentioned why the next few songs are going to be different, but at that time Lorenzo was crying and I had to let him out, so I did not hear why. But I'm
Oh,
just going to go in blindly. It's fine. Uh, let's see. Like a no, I don't really like desert. It's going to be a top of the twos.
okay.
Top of the two.
So what I had mentioned was that at the beginning I said that Kirby Superstar is like 6 or 7 little games in one, and each one has like a different structure. There's one called the Great Cave Offensive, and it's like one really big map. and you go around this giant map collecting treasures and stuff. Like you can literally just go from beginning to end and like finish in like 5 minutes, but
Oh, okay.
you the whole point is to collect all the 60 treasures. So in doing that, you have to like go off all these little like beaten paths and like go through doors and go through more doors, and you basically it's like this huge exploration. So because of that, it's the song is long because it's so that it won't be playing the same loop over and over. In like if you imagine if you just had you're in a map for 20 minutes and you just hear Green Green's 30-second loop for 20 minutes, it's a lot. So that's why they have these like longer ones. So this one and then the next one, Crystal Field area, are both the same in that sense because they're both from that. So
Gotcha. All right.
it's funny that I just said you don't want to hear Green Greens for 20 minutes. This is literally just a remix of Green Greens.
Yes.
Janet.
Uh, very regal is what I'm getting. Well, it's there. Let's see. What's something good we can say about it? I mean, yeah, it sounds like they're gonna give Kirby like a crown or something. That's the song that's playing in the background. Let's see, where can we put it? Wow, I'm just gonna go on a 3. Just top of the threes. I don't remember what Bubbly Cloud sounds like, so let's put top of the threes.
Okay, Alyssa, before I put it on top of the threes, what do you have?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Janet pegs it right at sounding regal. It sounds like triumphant. It sounds majestic. It kind of sounds like credit music is what it sounds like to me. Like Kirby has done what it came to do.
Mm-hmm.
It has triumphed over evil incarnate. And yeah, you're just watching the credits roll. That's literally what it sounds like because the trumpets are the trumpets are the main instrument that's or horn something, I don't know. That's the main thing that's playing. And the song is very slow paced, so it doesn't sound like you're in the middle of an adventure. It kind of sounds like you have completed your task. Oh yeah, it's just Green Greens. A 3 is good because I would not put it where Janet would put it though. That is the only thing. Um, um, because I like Bubbly Clouds. I can't quite remember Candy Mountain and Float Islands, though I know I didn't hate. I don't know. I feel like I would personally put it at the bottom of the 3. Just because it's like, yeah, a
Okay.
retelling of Green Green.
Okay. Janet, is there a problem with that score?
No, it's fine.
Okay. We only got 4 left, and oh my god, these cats are just driving me crazy. But this is one Janet actually knows, and Alyssa, you know this one too. I'm just gonna go. We're just gonna. Is it?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Alyssa, Battleship Halberd on deck.
I mean, yeah, this is fast paced. It has a good beat. It has nice complexity to it. It develops well. Not too much going on. It's moving and grooving. I mean, this one can have a 5. This version of this song is very nice.
Premium. Okay,
Yes.
Janet.
I do know the song. The song's great. It's fast paced. It's very in your face, and I love it. Let's give it a 5.
And there it is, the first 5, the first uncontested 5. With 3 left to go, it took that long for Kirby to earn a 5. Poor Kirby. Oh, poor boy. Cool. The next one is, and yeah, Battleship Halberd. That's Meta Knight's ship, and the game. This is called The Revenge of Meta Knight, where you play through. Like these next 3 songs are all from that little game. So no longer treasure hunting. All right, Janet, Great Garden.
That's so happy and just nice. And let's see. Oh, good. There's so many of them. There's so many. Where can we squeeze this guy? Um, let's see. I want to give it a 4. Don't know where. Oh, below peanut pain or plain?
Plain.
Yes, yes, yes. Not peanut pain. Yep. That's where I
Okay.
want it.
Okay. Alyssa.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's nice. It's pleasant. It's just like you're moseying along through this grape field. It's fast paced, even though it doesn't come off as fast paced because the background instruments are what are moving fast, and your lead instrument, that sharp high pitch noise, is moving at a slower pace. So it comes off as slower. I mean, I like it. I wouldn't put it at a 4, though.
No.
I I would give it a 3. Um, I would. I don't know. You could put it at the top of the 3s, because I'd have to listen to Bubbly Cloud and stuff again. But yeah, I would give it a 3.
Okay. There, and then 4.
All right.
Yes. Okay. This is also Battleship Halberd, but this is the interior as opposed to the deck. So, yeah. All right, Alyssa. Interior of Battleship Halberd.
I mean, it definitely sounds like, oh shit, oh fuck, I'm gonna get my ass beat. Um, there are parts of this song that I really like. Towards the end, it picks up in some place, instruments change, and I really like that. Like towards the end, it is it Green Grains beat? I don't know if it's from Green Grains or not. I can't remember. I think it is. Like it kind of picks up some aspects of that in the song, and I like that. Um, but I don't know. I think the deck part of Halberd is much better than this one. Like it definitely creates that intensity that they're probably looking for. But I don't think the overall composition of the song is as good as some of the other ones. I would give it a 3. And sorry. I would put it at the top of the 3s.
Janet.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I do not think that it is a 3. Where did you say you wanted it as a 3?
I want it above Bubbly Clouds. I want it at the top of the 3s.
Okay, top of the 3s. Mm-hmm. How about bottom of the 4s? How do we feel about that? Because I think it's a 4.
I don't know if that's what Victor wanted to hear.
Well, Given that I don't get what I want in this show, so I'm already anticipating what the answer is gonna be here.
I
So,
mean,
am
I mean, I
I
can't,
wrong?
I can't override you and give it a 5. So we're gonna do that. That'll
Hmm.
appease you both.
Okay.
It hurts, but it is what it is. Um, this last one, Heart of Nova, is I had a hard time adding it to this because it's like not a full stage and it's also kind of a boss stage, but like not really. It's a really strange thing. So you've done all of the little like mini game things and you've gotten to the last one, which is called Milky Way Wishes, and at the end of that one, you get onto like this like I don't know what like spacecraft thing, and it turns Kirby into like a side-scrolling like shooting game where you're on your little ship and you're just like shooting little stars to like break through or whatever. So it's a completely different game style. It's like not at all run around as Kirby, but also kind of a level. So I don't know. That's why it also sounds different because it is. So I'm just gonna play it now. All right, Janet, Heart of Nova.
One was wow. I'm getting space. I'm getting by listening to it, whether that's what it is or not. Um, very like this is the end. Uh, you got to be quick with it. Let's see. I don't know. It's a little too different from everything. I don't know if I like that sound. I don't know how to even reference the sound. It's a little
Yeah,
too like an alien. Uh,
cockroach.
yeah, the sounds very. It sounds just very different from all of them. Uh, let's give it a bottom of the threes. I just don't want to give it a two. Bottom of the threes.
Okay, Alyssa.
Yeah, that definitely has the I'm in a final boss. Like I have encountered all evil sound to it. Um it is strange. It's definitely like with how hard that little drum beat hits in the song, it's definitely trying to be powerful and imposing. Like it's definitely trying to create a feeling to it. I mean it's doing what it's trying to do, but I don't necessarily enjoy it. Um I don't know. I would probably give it a 2, and then just put it at the top of the 2s.
Wow.
Okay. Janet got her way on the last one, so Alyssa will get her way on this one. Okay, and we have all 15, and as we have done before, I'm going to start from the bottom, and I'm just going to play them in succession. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm going to play chunks of it, and then at any point, if you guys want to stop me, then you will stop me. But here we go. Geez, Marshmallow Castle, you took a nosedive. All right, those are all the 2 stars.
Okay.
I like 'em how they are. No,
I don't.
Okay. All right.
Heart of Nova needs to go at the bottom of everything, for me. And then it's Heart of Nova, then Underground Forest, then Clash Gourmet, and then Marshmallows at the top.
So just upside down.
Yes.
I mean, Janet, you're the other person in this. You're the.
I mean, again, do I really get listened to, or am I
I
just
had
scooched to
cats
the
break
side?
into my room, so give me a second.
Okay.
I feel like if you're below a 3 in whatever order you are, you just didn't make it, buddy. So if it needs to be moved around, sure.
Okay. I'll move them around. You know, I was kind of digging Marshmallow Castle. Like it is slow, but like it's got like a funky groove to it. So I was like, this is pretty all right. I mean, still like not my favorite in any sense, but I was like, this ain't bad. This ain't half bad. It's not. It is what it is. Anyway, do we have Alyssa back?
I think so.
I don't think we do.
Don't.
Yeah, hi.
Okay.
Oh, she's returned.
All right. Then
I
we're
just got-
doing the
yeah, I
3
mean, I still
stars.
have a lot of cats in here, but
Okay. We've got the 3
I
stars.
got rid of the worst one.
Who's the worst one?
Poofy?
Lola.
What?
She is a demon.
Well, I have plants in here.
Can we? Candy Mountain up. 1.
Can we make Marshmallow Castle a 3 and put it above Float Islands?
I don't know. Y'all tell me. Janet wants that there.
Okay, she can have that if Marshmallow Castle moves up.
To here?
Above Float Islands.
To here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
All right.
How come y'all? This hurts. You know what? I'm in a. I like this. It's so lighthearted and group. You know, whatever. It's not my.
You know
list.
why you like it?
Why?
You want to wow? Because it sounds like a fucking Sonic song.
Does it?
Yes.
Wow.
I can see that. if the sounds being used were like harsher, like more like Sega Genesis, I'm like, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
That's you say like it's a bad thing. That's a good thing. It's Kirby. Okay, then we've got the 4s, of which there are many.
Mm-hmm. Grape Garden is definitely the bottom of the 4s. This shit is so good. Janet, come on.
Cocoa Cave?
Jesus Christ. That's the good part.
You hear this breakdown, Janet?
Dude, I hear it. I may rethink my choices right now. Nope. The cave stays where it's at.
Actually, Gourmet Race, even though this isn't my favorite version, can have a 5.
What?
But it's the second of the 5s.
Oh my god.
So move it up.
Okay, alright, I'll take it.
But Cocoa Cave also needs to move up.
No. What?
And Grape Gardens needs to go down.
I don't think we heard that. I think her audio cut off. I don't know what she wanted it to do with Cocoa Cave. I think she wanted to leave it there. I believe that's what she said.
Okay, that was all the 4s. I heard some movements. I heard Grape Garden go down.
Mm-hmm.
I need confirmation from the other.
She's not going to.
That's fine. We're just not gonna move Cocoa. We gonna leave her there. She stays put.
No,
I heard Gourmet Race goes 5.
That
5.
can move. That one belongs.
It's the second 5.
fives.
Yeah.
Sure, that's 5.
And then Cocoa goes before Peanut.
See, that's where you're wrong. No.
Victor.
No.
Victor.
No.
Victor. I don't give a shit what your sister says. She can shove that. She can. She can just shove those. Honestly, listening to it again, I would probably want Cocoa Cave as a 5. I do really
Mute
like
her.
it.
Just mute her now.
But Janet can shove that extra star up her ass.
Mom, look, the chocolate cave is gonna stay where it's at.
Chocolate covered star.
Let's see. Let's hear it again real quick. That's good stuff, man.
I know.
It
here
is.
we go.
It's worth a 4-star below Peanut Plain.
So it deserves a 5, and it deserves to be at the bottom of the 5s. Victor.
All right, let's hear Peanut Plain. Ooh, this is a good one too. Goddamn.
It's not that Peanut Plain's not good. I just think Cocoa Cave's overall composition is more interesting. It's more dynamic. It has more going on. Peanut Plain is good, but it's more basic.
I think the
I hear you, but I choose to ignore you.
I think the thing for me is I agree. I think Coco Cave is more interesting of a song. Like 100%. It's got more going on. It's got like it definitely pushes along faster and better. But it doesn't I feel like it's missing the like Kirbiness to it, if that makes any sense. Like Peanut Plain has such a like this is a Kirby song to it. Like as soon as it starts, you're like, yep, this is definitely like this is a Kirby song. Like it fits in a Kirby game. Coco Cave, I feel like does not have that same like instant like recognition, you know? So that's a tough one. That is a very tough. I mean, personally, if it were up to me, Battleship Halberd Interior would be above both of these, but that's where that's the hill I'm dying on. Um, so
Die on your hill. Like fucking die.
so I think we're just gonna leave it. I think we're just gonna leave it. I don't think this is not a a battle that can be won. No one's gonna budge. We're gonna be here all night. So, um, yeah, and Green's never moved. It just stayed at the top of the fours, and I don't
Comment
know.
section. Tell everybody who's right and wrong.
Oh, geez. And then we'll just so we hear them all again. The last two. All right. Well, that's Kirby Superstar for the Super Nintendo. A lot of these songs, like I said, do return in some way or another because they become like staple Kirby songs. So it's really nice seeing them in their original form before like Greens had like 100 remixes. Though Greens did appear in a different game, the first Kirby game. So that's actually the first Kirby song is Greens. They just remade it for this game. But like the Halberd, Gourmet Race, I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head which other ones, but I know for sure like more of these other ones definitely came back in some capacity in the other games, which is nice because that means they're good. All that being said, Janet, your out of 10 rating for Kirby Superstar.
I mean, see, there's like 3 songs that I really like. The rest are like meh. Uh, so I'm gonna give it like a 7.5.
7.5. And
Yeah.
Alyssa?
Yeah, I mean, I think with the way the ratings are spread out, a 7 is a good rating for it
Wow.
overall.
Well, I think it's also like I have extreme nostalgia for this game. Like it was the first game I ever bought with my own money. So
Yeah.
I have very like super attachment, but uh yeah, it's Kirby Superstar for the Super Nintendo. I don't have Oh, I wonder no, this isn't number 50, but we're close. Stay
Why do I
tuned.
hear your
This
echo?
I know from where?
I wonder who.
I don't know, but it's hot and the cat's crying. So, I think this is 49. This feels like a 49. So the next
She's
one's
just
50.
crying because she got banned because she was being bad and all these other fuckers are being bad and you need to get them out of this room.
All right.
And with that, everyone, that's Kirby Superstar.
All right, bye.
Bye.